YouTube, this your boy Karan from the world of Q, and on today's episode of the Q Review, Jadeveon Clowney to the Seahawks. Look, this is one of the teams that I said that I would like to see him go to, only because that's where they were shopping him. But I'm actually happy for Clowney that he actually landed with a good team, a team that's going to be able to compete for a title. This automatically makes them a Super Bowl contender. They was in the playoffs last year. I think they lost to the Cowboys. Yeah, no, they lost to the Cowboys last year. But yeah, the Seahawks pretty much gave up. They gave up Barkevius Mingo, a linebacker named Jacob Martin, and 2023 round pick. No disrespect to Mingo, but he was a first round bust. And Jacob Martin, I have no clue who that is. So they gave up pretty much nothing to get Jadeveon Clowney. Now, people, make no mistake, Jadeveon Clowney is not Khalil Mack. He is not Aaron Donald. And granted, they got drafted after him. He's still a beast, though. And him being on the Seahawks defense, like, listen to the Seahawks front seven, right? Jadeveon Clowney, Jerron Reed, Ziggy Ansah, KJ Wright, Bobby Wagner, and Michael Kendricks all on that front seven. Him being around that talented group is automatically going to put him into Defensive Player of the Year candidates. Not like on some Von Miller, Khalil Mack, Aaron Donald, and when Revis was in his prime, Revis type shit. But this is automatically going to put him as a candidate to be able to, like, if you know how people they got the odds makers before the seasons and everything, where they try to bet on who's going to be like, this automatically puts him in that type of. The production is there. If he stays healthy, he can make some noise. And to my knowledge, the teams in the NFC West don't have the best offensive lines. Besides the Rams, the Cardinals, shitty offensive line. That's twice. So you can count at least good one or two. And if he go off, maybe 4 to 5 sacks in those two games between the Cardinals. Like I said, not the Rams, the Seahawks. Who else is in the division? Cardinals, the Rams, the Seahawks, the 49ers. The 49ers don't have a good offensive line either. So he's going to be eating. And you cannot double this man. If you double him, then, Ziggy going to eat. Jerron Reed going to eat. KJ Wright and Bobby Wagner, they blitz. They going to eat too. Bobby Wagner is the Defensive Player of the Year candidate. He's the best linebacker in the league to me. To me, it's between him and Kuechly. It's 1A, 1B. Off of last year, because he did not miss a tackle and he had like 100-something tackles, he has to be 1A. I fuck with Kuechly. Kuechly, Defensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. Kuechly been the best linebacker in the league for some time, but I think Bobby took that step and is 1A right now. And, Kuechly's been having concussion issues, so, I'll talk about that in a separate video. Will I change my Super Bowl pick? Do I think that they could beat the Saints? I think that they could beat the Saints if they did get home crowd advantage, home field advantage. They can't beat the Saints going to New Orleans. I could be wrong, but I wouldn't bet my money on it that they would beat the Saints if they don't get home field advantage. No, because I don't think they have enough on offense to beat the Saints. They can stop the Saints from scoring high, but offensively, will they be able to outscore the Saints? Because the Saints don't have their defense is not a pushover neither. Don't get it twisted. Their defense ain't a pushover neither. So it depends on how many games they win and if they could get a 1 or a 2 seed. If they can get a 1 seed, I believe they can go to the Super Bowl and possibly win it. Now, does the Jadeveon Clowney make the Seahawks defense into the best defenses in the league? That's yet to be seen, because they still have to gel. They still have to mesh together. See, a lot of times, we get these moves in sports during the offseason, whether it be basketball or football, and then people get so hyped, like, oh, this person is playing with that person. Oh, did you see they got this person? And, next thing you know, it don't work out. I'm a Bucks fan, so trust me, I can tell you. But remember that year the Eagles got all them players and Vince Young put that stupid-ass curse on them when he said, we got the dream team. That didn't work out for them. And it's not for lack of trying. It's just, some people, granted, when some people get money, some especially athletes, they feel like, look, I don't got to be in the gym for 6 hours a day per week to get better at this shit. I don't got to stay after practice for a whole another hour. I don't got to watch film extra 2 hours like I was doing before I got my contract. Shit, fuck out of here. Nah. The great ones, they keep pushing. Like, nah, this contract wasn't a fluke. And then after I'm done this, I want a bigger contract. The great ones do that. So, if they mesh together and Clowney says, look, I was the #1 overall draft pick over these guys. I've been trying to be better than them. Haven't been healthy. And my cast around me hasn't been healthy. But I'm finna take the Seahawks to another level. If he can do that, yo, you got me. But like I said, I think this is a hell of a trade for the Seahawks. I personally think the Seahawks just finessed the Texans. Personally, all because the Texans didn't want to pay him. Cool, that's just me. But this is a big move that's about to change the landscape of the NFC and possibly the NFL. Obviously dealing with health and a couple other factors and other teams. Because I think other teams are going to see this, especially the Rams. Because the Rams made some moves last year and in the offseason. And a couple other teams that's competing for that Super Bowl that got that Super Bowl window open. The Saints, the Eagles. I'm not gonna say the Falcons. Fuck the Falcons, but a couple other teams. They're gonna start looking like, all right, either we're gonna make moves or we good with our team. And the Seahawks made the move based off of the moves they seen the other teams make. It's chess, not checkers. You feel me? But once again, yo, guys, I think this is a great move. I'm gonna get this move for the Seahawks. 4 out of 5 stars. Because I personally think they need more O-line than D-line. But what do I know? You feel me? Once again, yo, this is Karan from the World of Q. Thanks for tuning into this video. I appreciate you guys and all that you do for me and, building this channel. Comment down below what you want to see next. Comment down below what you think about this move and what you think about, your predictions for the upcoming season. Subscribe, like, and comment on this video. I appreciate you guys. We out.